evening, everybody. Welcome to TK's The Geek Room. It is Friday 4:10, and folks are starting to show up, so we will start to get going here. Evening,
Oh,
Julian. How's it going,
evening.
man?
Not bad, man. How you doing? We're live again
Oh, man.
for some reason. I don't know. I'm still the GM from last week too, because I still don't know how to work this thing.
Buddy. I know that Curtis says he's going to be a few minutes late, and I have not heard from Voltar, but Jason always comes through right at the end, and we can also count on his battery dying 5 minutes before the end of the show. So,
Death, taxes, and Jason's
know.
iPad.
Yeah.
Those are the things we can rely on. I'm sorry. It's Chuck Norris taxes.
There you go.
And Jason's iPad, because now Chuck Norris comes for you.
Uh-oh. My camera's being goofy on me, it would appear.
Hey, Doug. How you do? Welcome back, Nate. Always.
Oh, yeah, look at there. Welcome. Trying to figure out what's going on with my here.
Your camera seems to be.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'm going to exit and I'll be right back.
All right.
I thought I had this worked out, but apparently not. I'll be right back. No, wait, stay. If I leave.
We got a lot of news this week.
We do have a lot of news.
So much news. News coming out our ears. Some wet astronauts, huh, Nate? Kind of what astronauts are the? Oh, did we have some sort of space landing or something? I've been under a rock like all week.
We sent 4 astronauts to the moon for the first time in 50 years.
That's
I mean, all they did was circle around it, but better than they took some really cool pictures though.
Yeah, I'll have to check that out.
Come on now, camera.
See, I was thinking wet astronauts is like a euphemism for something. That's just, I haven't heard that one. I've heard all these other, things the kids say, but wet astronauts ain't one of them. So good to not have another old man moment. Speaking of old man, hey Jason.
Hey, what's up, man? Can you hear us okay? That's crazy.
It's a little slow. I can't even see you yet, Justin.
Yeah, I'm still working on my camera over here.
I can see your lag. Your voice is coming in a few seconds late.
I don't know what's going on.
It's catching up, actually.
That's funny. I didn't hear anything from
Stevie
Space Doug. I'm down here. I'm listening.
Well, there we go.
Hey, yeah.
All right. I just had to downgrade my resolution.
I mean, if you don't, somebody else will, Nate. If you don't,
that's
somebody
awesome.
Because, Urban Dictionary's got a definition for everything.
I saw a video today where Ryan Gosling took an interview and did his entire, all of his answers he did in millennial speech instead of regular. And it was hysterical. And I'll be honest, I don't know if it was accurate or not, know words that I know nothing about. So I'm going to assume it was accurate.
Yeah.
So what's
Probably.
it up to? It's been about 3 weeks since we were together last.
I think it's been probably like
Yeah.
exactly 3 weeks.
Yeah.
We had to skip a
And,
week, so here we are.
Yeah.
How did your concert go? Or no, it was your family was in town last week, right? Jason?
Yeah. Yep. I had my brother came over. I did
Very
not
cool.
let him in the Joe room.
It's always nice to see family when they're around.
Yeah. Last time he was
Always
here,
nice
I
to
let him
see
in.
him go.
I let my brother in the Joe room, and I actually showed him his conquest from back in the day when we were kids. It's sitting on the deck of the flag.
Did he take it?
No.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I've been busy. This week we was end of month at work, and I was every day I was just like, all right, I need Friday to get here quickly. Let's do it now. And Julian, you had a California trip since the last time we talked too, didn't you?
No, I have it planned. It's actually the first through the 4th of June.
Okay, all
So
right.
I've never even been west of the Rockies, so that's gonna be
Yeah.
Oh,
So
Doug's going
when we see you
nice.
in Atlanta or in Augusta, you're gonna have that California tan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, from inside a hotel room, it's just a work trip.
Yeah. From
Unfortunately,
inside the
so-
hotel room. From
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
California's
the
gonna be fun.
Joes are probably a little bit more practiced at landing on the aircraft carrier, especially with an F-14, which would be rated for landing on an aircraft carrier. But I don't think that the Columbia, for example, would be equipped to properly land on an aircraft carrier.
Good stuff.
There's my
Appreciate that, Nate.
canon explanation. What's that?
I want to try one of these new features that they've got on here, and they now have polling in StreamYard instead of having to go over to YouTube.
Ooh.
So let's try this.
I have a new system. I used it actually last time that we streamed for for propping up my camera, because I use an iPad for my camera. My headset's plugged into it, and you can reverse the camera on an iPad. Well, so I have this pole, and I used to use my iPad a few years ago when I was fronting a cover band. If I didn't know all the lyrics to a song, I had all the lyrics on a cheat sheet, like a screenshot saved on my iPad,
Right.
and I could just flip through them in the middle, and I put that on on my mic stand actually. I prided myself on not having to use that, but sometimes if someone would, especially if someone would request a song, if you didn't know all the words to it, and you wanted to capitulate and actually play a request, I could be on the bar's Wi-Fi and go through it real quick. And anyways, so I can reverse the camera and
Well, you do realize your camera's not on right now, right? And that he's gone.
That's what he gets for talking about the camera on his iPad.
Right.
The iPad's like, hold my beer.
Yeah. Maybe I cursed him when I said the last 5 minutes he'd die.
Yeah. Well, now it's the first 5 minutes.
So this
We'll
poll's
criticize
interesting.
him. Yeah.
This
I don't
poll's
know.
interesting because it uses number of responses in the chat as opposed to a pop-up in the YouTube app with a vote. I don't know if I have an opinion one way or the other. It's just interesting. It's different.
It's a new way to do things. I kind of like it on the side like that, though.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
It doesn't
Different.
get in the way. It's very cool.
Jason, are you back? I see
He's
your
showing
Joe
us the wall.
Yeah.
The newly organized wall? No, it's the same as the old wall. With Cobra Commander at the
Nice.
bottom, right?
Nate going outside the boundaries.
3.
Yeah.
Very nice. And
Yeah.
now you got no microphone, but I can see you moving your mouth.
We can see you again, but no mic.
There we go.
There you go. Now we can see you.
The buttons are confusing, apparently. I thought I had tapped it, but
funny.
I was tapping the button to switch. Now I got it figured out. So yeah, I can. Yeah, there we go.
Kansas City Royals hat you have on?
That's right.
How did you become a Kansas City Royals fan? Is that the closest thing to Nebraska?
Yes. For most Nebraskans, however, if you live out west in the Panhandle, like say if you're in the Scotts Bluff area, you could be a. Yeah, it is very questionable. You could be a Colorado Rockies fan now, since expansion.
Good point. Yeah,
happened
Didn't think about
in
that.
the mid '90s.
It's been about 20 years, right? 25 years.
Yeah, sometime around 94, 95, as I recall, same year as the Marlins. Crazy that Major League Baseball has not had expansion since then.
Yeah. Yeah.
But so I went to my first Royals game in 1987. I went to a few games. I went to one game where it was possible that George Brett could have gotten his 3,000th hit, but he did not get a hit that day, and he actually got it the next day in Minneapolis or somewhere. I don't remember exactly what stadium he got that in, but somewhere else, rival team stadium.
Gotcha. Julian, are you a baseball fan?
No, I don't really do sports.
Yeah, I get. I know. I grew up a Braves fan,
for me. I loved wrestling, but
I love it.
Regular sports, not so much.
I'm a Braves fan through and through. There was a brief time of my life I thought I may be becoming a Twins fan, and then realized that I was really just a Kirby Puckett fan. So.
Oh yeah.
That was a growing up moment for me.
Kirby Puckett was a badass, man. There's some of those guys that I remember from back in the day, that like him and Andre Dawson. Yeah. Andre Dawson, who was his contract was held prisoner by the Expos for a while.
Well, do we want to talk about pickups for a little bit while we wait for Mathrick to arrive?
Sure.
Jason, I know you got something good. You always got some new stuff.
I do. Let's see. I don't have them here in this room with me. They're in another room, but I just opened up the Astonishing X-Men 2-pack yesterday. And Colossus is pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it looks pretty cool, man. I saw some people doing pop and swaps with the head, but the buck looks really cool.
Yeah. It's kind of a shame that they didn't give him, the newer style double jointed elbows that everyone else gets. But I suppose since he's a bigger figure, maybe they don't want to do that with him. They give him the old style, just the swivel there. But I have a female Crimson Guard right down here that I might open because
she's good.
If I show that actually. So there's the wall of retro classified, and if you look down at the bottom, it's full.
I was gonna say you're all the way to the floor, man.
I got nowhere else to put one.
I opened 2 of them this week, and I it's a good figure, but just be careful. One of them that I opened was butter smooth at all joints, and the second one that I opened, both legs were like totally frozen, and I had to heat them up like a lot of heat to get them to move. But now they're fine, right? Like once you get
Yeah.
them moving. What else
Well,
you get?
she's been in here in the room for a while. Let's see. So I got Zap, and which he's on the wall now already. Gosh, yeah, on the wall up there since the last time that we actually all chatted, I've gotten like 16 reaction figures.
Oh, you took advantage of that big sale, didn't you?
Yeah, the
Or
archive
not overstock?
sale.
Yeah, the archive sale.
Yeah.
Very cool.
For example, let's see. Here's 5 POA Tiger Force Duke. Here is a camo Joe Trooper.
Nice. I never saw that one. That's pretty cool. Green shirt and classified should have had a camo pattern.
Yeah, here's the exact same guy, but this one does not have a beard, if you notice. I don't know. I still have like these two guys then, and that 5 POA Tiger Force Duke to put up on the wall. But other than that, I don't have anyone else to add right now. Some of those ones that I got on the archive sale are really cool, really fun. Like Raven, the Strato Viper.
Hey guys.
Welcome to the party, my friend.
Thanks. Good to be here.
Welcome back.
Thanks.
Welcome, sir.
Julian? Julian, do you have any pickups this week?
Not this week, but the last couple of weeks. Yeah, we've been apart for a bit.
Yeah.
I picked up, and I haven't been able to put him back down.
Nice.
I think we talked about him, but I just love him. I don't know. He didn't look like much to me when I, ordered it. I'm like, it's cool. I'm nostalgic for it, but it's something about the silver, the helmet, and the gun. I don't know. It all just kind of works.
Yeah.
And then not a GI Joe, but I got this guy.
Oh, nice.
He's Outback. So why he's special is he was one of the first 2 Transformers I got on the same day. And this would have been like my first Transformer was Outback and Hotspot.
What's his alt mode?
It's like Brawn. It's a Jeep. See, it's kind of like a Land Rover sort of thing.
Gotcha.
Obviously,
cool.
Outback.
Yeah.
But he's fun. I mean, I didn't really like. I had him, but I just wanted, I didn't want one Transformer. I wanted 2.
Sure.
When I was a kid, so I got a good one. I got Hotspot, and then I got really dinky little Outback. But this Outback is awesome.
That's cool.
Playing with him a lot. So. And then I got the comic bat, which I haven't opened yet.
It's a great figure.
And
I think it's really cool how close his blue is to that.
Yeah, I haven't. I mean, I haven't opened him yet, but clearly it's the same. Same plastic, and he's got that silver going on like Cobra Commander does. They kind of go together.
Yeah.
So I'm good with the one though. Like, I don't need an army of these guys. I don't need an army of the comic guys. I feel like this is almost its own subline. Like this kind of aesthetic is very different from the cartoon. I feel like the cartoon stuff blends in with the old RAH stuff a little bit better. This is just really like he stands out against all of the RAH stuff. So
yeah.
And then I got some comics.
Nice.
Very nice.
The new 326, which I read, which was all right. I mean, it was kind of a generic story.
Sure.
And then these I haven't read yet. I've got GI Joe and Transformers, and of course number 2, which is awesome. I love this
Kind of
comic.
fun. Did you
And
get
the paper on
silent issue?
this, the paper on this is different than like the paper. This is like a hard cover, like it's almost like a cardboard like cover. And the one, have y'all? TK, you picked up the one that came with him, right?
Yeah.
Did you take the comic out and like read it?
I did not.
So the comic that came with him is like very close to an old comic.
Oh, really?
Like really close. Yeah. Like it's
All
on something. It's not newsprint. Like you can tell it's higher quality than newsprint, but the weight is right, and like it's not the cover is like it's thin, but it's not like it's gonna absorb moisture from the air like the old comics would just kind of get that slightly wrinkled appearance if you had them out for any period of time. But it's really nice. I already have a copy of #1 from Skybound.
Yeah.
But this #1 that comes with Cobra Commander is different and better.
That's
I'll
cool.
have to pull it out and look at it. All I did was. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say everything about this whole package was great, and I cannot wait. I don't even care what the next one is. I'm picking it up. Like it was just joy. Like the whole thing. I not expected at all because it from just ordering it, you're like, okay, it's Cobra Commander with a comic. Like, so what? But then it's all about the quality.
Yeah. Makes a big difference.
No, I'll have to pull that issue back out because all I did was take your idea. I opened it, pulled that issue 1 out, slid the Cobra issue 1 in, and reclosed it. So
and that's cool. I mean, I love that cover. That's like that's me.
That was a great idea. I appreciate it. I was like, I've already got like 8 different Cobra Commanders in my display in different places. I'm like, I like that one, but where am I going to put it? So
well, I just love that I'll eventually put them back, but
that's the other cool thing about the way they did that is it didn't come sealed, like so you don't damage it when you open it. You can put it all right back in there. Like it's very collector friendly for a especially for a Super 7 product, to be honest.
I feel like the price has gone up a little bit, but the quality, it's like at first the quality was kind of the same for $25, and then they just keep outdoing themselves with like they add stuff like Mara coming with the bubble helmet, and the silver paint quality on these frankly is like 10 times better than Hasbro. If I look at his silver paint compared to like an AVAC, which is all silver, this is way smoother and it's like almost reflective. So
my only Super 7. My only complaint at this point about the line, I don't even know if it's a complaint, to be honest with you, because it is what it is, but if they could just go to the swivel wrist like all these other companies, they would shut up so many haters about this line.
I mean, I really don't like the unpainted rivets because that's not RAH. That's just some random thing Super 7 decided to do. So I have to go back and paint. Like I've got enamel paint pens I use on these to paint the rivets, but it's just annoying. Like I wish they didn't do that. Like because the rest of the O-ring stuff, they don't match their own line. So like, who's that for? So I don't know.
I guess it doesn't. I guess it just doesn't bother me. I guess I don't look at it that close. I know a lot of people talk about it that too. Now that you mention it, but it's funny though because I look over here. I've got this one smaller shelf that's just all O-rings, just like kind of in one shelf that I don't have in the display, and I can see like half of them have shiny silver rivets shining back at me, and the other half don't. It is funny.
But anyway, enough about me. What'd you get in this week, Curtis?
What did you? Sorry, I only heard one of you.
I think we said the same thing. I was like, "What'd you pick up over the last 3 weeks?"
Yeah, it's been a while since we did a what did I get? So I actually have some stuff this time. He's falling over here, but I got the. Let's see. There he is, Cobra La Royal Guard. He's pretty awesome figure. Yeah.
He's huge.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Huge figure.
Yeah. I mean, the price point went up, but he definitely feels like a
The amount of
collector figure.
accessories left when you're done, like gearing him out however you want him.
Yeah.
It's just insane to me. Like, I mean,
I
it's
know. Yeah. There's a bunch of stuff still in the in storage, my little storage bins now.
yeah.
And then I got these two guys made an appearance today in Photo
Very
Fridays.
nice. Very
Yeah.
nice.
So is Crazy Legs head like really that bad?
I don't know. I never thought it was that bad, but I don't know, can you?
I just think people are upset that it's the screaming head.
Yeah.
He's crazy.
You have to
right?
see.
Yeah.
I don't know. You have to look at the picture. I got a close up of him in the Photo Fridays today, but
That was
I don't
fun.
think it's that bad. I think it's funny.
The best thing back in the day was to take Crazy Legs and have him jump out of the tomahawk and go and shake his
Right?
legs.
He's crazy.
His legs are crazy. They just and then he'd drop him on somebody.
Yeah, for sure. I also managed to find this guy for only $25. It's like a pretty good deal. At
Nice.
Walmart, so. I know the mole rats aren't everybody's favorites, but I think they look pretty awesome. So.
I sold the two that I had on the V1, but they were actually really good figures. Like
Yeah.
I just that was a point in my collection where I was trying to carve out all of anything that didn't come out in 82 to 87. I was purging it out, right?
Yeah.
But they were really good figures. I had a lot of fun with them.
Yeah, and I'm one of the guys that's like, I'd love to see Classified try some new figures, so I'm always willing to pick one up and check it out. So.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I mean, I really like Wolf Spider. He's
good
in
figure. Yeah.
the Night Force team, and then I passed initially. I did not pre-order. What's his name? The cowboy.
Sundown.
Yeah, Sundown. I did not pre-order him, but I'm sure FOMO will get me, and I'll pick him up to play with him for a while. So, because he does look like a fun figure.
Yeah, I loved him from when I saw him. I'm gonna get Mythic Legion's horse to go with him. He can ride around.
Oh, sweet. Yeah. That's fun.
Aren't the original Cops figures that he's based on like the same size as Classified? If not, they're really close.
Yeah, sure.
They're 5.5. They're the original
Okay.
O-rings are like 5.5 inches. Yeah. So interesting that you bring that up because I had a number of pickups this week. Too many, to be frank, but my pre-orders just all hit at one time. Bulletproof out of Fresh Monkey Fiction.
Oh, nice.
It's so fun.
That's awesome.
And this little hand that comes with it's not gonna focus. It comes with
he's got
the badge.
The badge. And
I can't get into focus right now. I mean, cloth goods cape. Cloth goods jacket. And it's wired all the way around, so you can really mess around with it any way you want.
Yeah.
My only complaint about him, fantastic figure. Everything was super smooth right out of the box. His robot parts needed a wash, which I thought was really interesting considering Fresh Monkey Fiction puts a wash on everything.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Robot.
For some reason, that guy didn't get it.
But it's fantastic, man.
Yeah.
I picked up most of the retro wave minus Crazy Legs since I've got the Night Force one. Had a couple Soldiers of Fortune come in. Again, my pile of loot emptied out on me. So
yeah.
But man, this Bulletproof is great.
That's
I hope
awesome.
I have zero nostalgia for Cops, but I hope they do more of them, of the line. I know they got one bad guy that they're working on, but I hope they do some of the other characters.
And my cousin was really into Cops, so we played with the Cops toys quite a bit. I had one. I don't remember what his name was, but he was like related to Beachhead somehow.
Huh.
Like on his file card, it was like Beachhead or Flint or somebody.
Yep, Beachhead. He's like Beachhead's grandson.
Yeah, I had that figure, not meaning to buy it. It was just that was he looked cool, and then I found that I'm like, okay, so I accidentally bought another GI Joe. Great.
Yeah, right.
Good deal.
That's funny. I don't know if you guys do anything with 4-inch stuff, but there's a indie toy company, Chicken Fried Toys. They're at Joe Fest every year. They're actually doing, I think, 3 figures from the Cops line. The 3 that are kind of Western themed a little bit. So I thought that was pretty cool. I don't know if they're out yet or not. I'm gonna check him out when we're at Joe Fest, though. If they are, I'll pick them up.
Hopefully they have them at the show. Yeah.
I did the last customs class at Joe Fest in 24 with them. So that was like the last year that they did it. I don't know who's doing it this time. Maybe it's AVAX Lab like it is for.
I think I saw Grindstones involved with it too this year.
WB.
What are they involved with now?
The customs class at Joe Fest.
Oh, nice.
Really?
Yeah, I know that. I honestly I didn't look into it, but I think Cody said that they're doing whatever it is, whatever the project is, you have to bring your own Footloose.
Oh yeah.
He was tracking down a Footloose, so don't know what the project is this year, but it sounds fun.
It's probably Slaughter's Marauders Footloose.
Yeah, that would make sense.
Could be. Yeah.
That would make sense.
Is it if Grindstone's the one that does O-rings though, right? Like that's all they do is O-rings?
I think it's Grindhouse, right?
Oh, Grindhouse. Okay.
Yeah.
Because Grindstone
Grindhouse
is the
Skeletron.
Yeah, he does sculpt. Yeah,
Troy and the other guy, I forget his name.
Yeah, and then Grindhouse does the World War Hell.
But those were also 4-inch.
Yeah,
right?
They are.
Or were they? Yeah. Were those O-ring too?
You know, I'm having a hard time figuring it out, to be honest with you. And he wouldn't let me hold one at Toylanta because he had I think they are actually O-rings with modern construction.
Yeah, I remember.
They're like this guy.
Well,
I hope they're a hell of a lot better quality, but the
oh brother, I'm actually considering putting rivets in the arms on those. I think
it's not
I
a
could
bad
probably
idea.
pull it off. Yeah, might not be a bad idea because like I almost lost Ric Flair's plastic rivet in my gray carpet.
Oh, wow.
Because I was just putting them on the shelf and like sitting them down and it just popped out. I'm like, no, I'll never find it. And I found it. But
funny.
Yeah.
Did I flash there?
Yes. You went dark for a second.
Man.
We need to get you better equipment.
Oh, good.
Well, we might have some rain coming in here. I don't know what's going on.
Gotcha. All right. Well,
I've definitely had that moment though, Julian, where something drops in the carpet and you're like, I'm never gonna get that back.
I haven't lost anything in here so far.
That's good.
And I can't remove the carpet because if 40-year-old things fall off a shelf, you want something there on the ground to stop. Even if I catch it, like it would just shatter on tile or something.
It's got you have to have carpet for sure.
So.
Yeah, this room, if the doors, I usually have the door open in here. And if I drop something, the first thing I do is I have to dive to shut the door because one of my dogs has like sonar for something hitting the ground and she will be in here and suck it up in like seconds. Doesn't matter what it is. If it hits the ground, it's hers. She ate a 40-year-old Ravage. My vintage Ravage fell off the shelf, and like before I could get to it, man, she got straight in right at it. And so now I have a G1 Soundwave with all of his cassettes except for Ravage. You know,
that's
reminds me God, years ago, I went to this toy convention and I picked up a G1 Starscream in the box, and had full intentions of bringing it home, putting it on the shelf, and just leaving it there. Come in, set it on the table, go to the restroom, come back out. My son was about 3 or 4 at the time. Saw the bag, immediately assumed the toy was for him, and ripped the box open on a G1 Starscream and went right at it. In his defense, 10 plus years later, he still has every part to that G1
That's
Starscream
good.
in his room. But yeah,
Man.
I was a little bit soul crushed when I walked back out of that bathroom.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right.
Stomach on the floor, like, oh, what
It
have you
hurt.
done?
I guess I don't know about you, but Jason may wind up hurling this iPad at some point during
I
this
think
stream.
so. Yeah, he seems
I'm glad I'm far away.
pretty frustrated.
All right. All right. Well, we got a ton of announcements and leaks that have come out since. Oh, look! Now my camera's being stupid.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
wonder
you
if
just went
StreamYard's
dark on us.
having.
And I'm gonna be surprised because I haven't been following. So, like,
Oh, that's great.
you can get my first reaction. So,
Yeah, that'd be great.
I'm sure it'll all be good stuff.
All right, because here in a second, it's not going to matter what's my face anyway, because we will. I'm going to put
Do
the
the
deck
share.
up.
Yeah.
All right. All right. So I got this laid out as we'll look at the official Hasbro announcements first, and then dig into the a metric ton of leaks. So the first big one, of course.
Did we lose him? I think he just dropped. Oh no, you're sharing your. He's sharing his screen, but his video little square went away. I don't know what's going
Yeah.
on. It is a pretty cool reveal.
Yeah.
Good looking Destro.
You gonna pick this up?
I don't know. We'll see. I'm not pre-ordering it.
I think this will be one of the ones that it's awesome. Like,
Yeah.
don't get me wrong, it's awesome. I think the market for this is much smaller than Serpentor, which was the last thing they did that was kind of this size. I mean, it's
Yeah.
Destro, but Iron Grenadiers, I think, is getting a bit deep into the line.
I don't know.
So,
Yeah,
interesting to see how it goes. It's an awesome toy.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah, my problem is that the prices keep going up. So I think it's at 110, and now I'm like,
yeah,
cut back this year, and I'm like, well,
it's also just
we'll see.
a lot of money for Destro and his despoiler. You know, like it's a huge vehicle. Did anybody want this vehicle at that size? Because it's a lot bigger than the original was compared to the figure. It's like that's like almost the size of the C-Ray.
Yeah, I've heard a number.
To Destro.
Yeah, I've heard a number of people talk about that. They're gonna roll the dice and wait to see if Destro V2 comes out on a retro card. Because $110 is a.
Oh, he dropped again. Yeah, I'm glad I'm not the only one who was like 110. Ouch! I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, they're pushing the limits to see, I think, where they can go with things. But I think I think I don't want to say that this is another Stinger, because I think the Stinger really was a surprise, like that they made so many, and the demand, I guess, wasn't what they thought it would be. I'm really not sure. I don't know how we end up with a Stinger going down to $30 like that. None of that makes any sense to me.
It was shocking, especially after the Vamp, where you could not find if you didn't order it.
I mean, and the Stinger is a really popular vehicle. Like, I would say the Rattler, the Stinger, and obviously the Hiss tank is number one, but like the Rattler, and right after that would be the Stinger, I would think. And to have it just kind of,
it's an iconic Cobra vehicle for sure.
I'll tell you, at Toylanta, I saw one vamp. Well, I had my camera on for about 2 seconds. StreamYard's just having problems tonight.
Yeah, seems to be.
Yeah.
Anyway, I saw one vamp sealed with breaker, $350. Like, just
Yeah.
incredible.
Wow.
Some of the prices were really, and in general, I will say most of the people at Toyland's prices were very, very good. But some of the Joe stuff that's harder to come by is really skyrocketed. The cheapest I saw snow job was $145.
Yeah, I remember you saying that in the comments there, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Would anybody actually pay that? Would any of you guys pay that?
They sold it while I was there.
Wow.
They did not sell the vamp, but they did sell that snow job, the 145 snow job. There was a couple others like 160 and 175 or something like that at other places that didn't sell, but that 145 sold.
I gotta believe there's gonna be a retro snow job in the next year. It seems like
Yeah.
That would be a huge miss to release the Snowcat and an Arctic Hiss and not release Snow Job.
right.
I mean, at that
I would
point,
expect.
I'm just wondering if like are boxed classified figures that highly in demand? I mean, like I get that they're new, right? I mean, I get that people like to collect them in the box, but I would think, you could just get one that wasn't.
There's a lot of inbox collectors still that are like people that weren't collecting early on and are catching up. I mean,
I guess so.
And some of these too, like Snow Job is a perfect example, right? That was a Pulse exclusive that was a pretty low run. So, and I don't know why, because it was a fantastic figure. I still kicked myself in the ass for selling mine to Migs. But
he's awesome, man. Yeah.
I love.
I think I personally think that all of you guys can thank me for the Snowcat, because a month after I sold my Snow Job, they announced the Snowcat.
Maybe I should curse you then.
Right. All right. Let's go to the next one here. I have really mixed feelings on this. Like, I think it's an easy one for them, but I'm actually excited about it too.
Yeah, I mean, if you didn't pick up Grunt before, it's great. This is an easy pass for me.
Yeah, I will say, like, when I sit and look at my OG13 shelf, you guys can't see it. I apologize. Grunt looks out of place because he's the only one that they've really done that's really classified version. Right? He's a very modern infantry soldier.
Yeah,
and all of the rest of them are much more lazy in design, I guess I would say. So I just think this one will look more. This one will look more at home with the others.
Yeah.
Do you not have the first rock and roll?
I have
V1 V2 mix.
on my display. I have the retro rock and roll.
Okay.
I sold the classified rock and roll.
I have both
fantastic
of them. I really
figure.
like the one with like the tattoos and everything, man.
Yeah,
cool.
I was gonna say it's a fantastic figure. I wanted something more OG looking.
Right.
So
Well, I think that Grunt that you've got though goes with that rock and roll.
Good point. Yep. It's a good point.
Yeah.
I think that is going to become, if not already, it'll probably become more sought after too, considering spoiler alert, Energon Universe isn't very friendly to that version of rock and roll.
Yeah.
I think this is the version of Grunt that you want, right?
Oh
the
my
shouting
god!
Head version of Grunt.
I think Lenny's taken all the abuse about shouting heads he can take for a while.
All they need to do is put an alternate in.
Then we got another cool one that I'm surprised that we're getting it so close to the HasLab, but having not bought the Dragonfly, I'm excited for this release just so I can get a wild build that doesn't cost me $200.
Well, they have the buck and everything, so I don't see why they wouldn't put it out there. Just leaving money on the shelf if they look at eBay prices.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I just want the I really just want a Baroness from the Rattler box, right? So, and if they're doing this one though, everybody knows that Baroness was the most popular figure from the
Yeah.
Rattler. So I'm sure it's
yeah.
not going to be
Oh, yeah.
not going to be too far behind.
They're gonna do something with that figure again for sure.
Yeah. The only thing I'll do with this is I think the hands are a little too plain. I'll just pop those off, and I've got a 5-pound bag of hands over here. I'm sure I've got something in there will bring some contrast. But other than that, I think it's
They gave him. I just now noticed that now that you pointed it out, they gave him just green hands like the original figure. That's kind of weird.
Yeah.
Like I always felt like that was like a manufacturing compromise that he had. Green
probably
hands,
was.
Not like when you scale them up, those are the kind of things you'd fix. But he's even got cuffs, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does he just have green skin hands? That's kind of
No,
weird.
there's like lines on there to like.
Yeah, they
material
got some
lines on
detail
there.
on
Okay,
them.
I have to zoom in on
The
this.
unique thing is on the HasLab one, he's got like forearm high like brown gloves.
Okay.
So these are it's definitely more of a plain Jane look than
Interesting.
Yeah.
But it comes with a hairpiece. That's something.
This is that retro thing, right? Where they're like, we want to go with as close to the original figures. People are asking for it.
yeah. I just think they're smart. Like they know that people wanted it because of the secondary market prices, and this was an easy way to get it out. But their argument about not using HasLabs for 3 years is really getting weak when there's very little difference between this figure and the original one. I think the 6-shooters are great though. The pearl handles with silver.
Yeah.
Has it really been 3 years since the Hiss tank came out?
Yeah.
3 years maybe since the campaign started.
Well, yeah, it's that was what specifically they said 3 years from the campaign.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's only been 2.5 years.
I think it's been 3 years. No, I think it's been 3 years since the Dragonfly.
No,
Dragonfly
it's only been
20.
It's only been 2.5 since his shipped. And I guess the Dragonfly went that summer. So this June it'll be 3 years for the Dragonfly, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Since the campaign for the Dragonfly.
Yeah, it was like right at 3 years when they announced the Arctic Hiss.
I mean, nobody's putting a gun to him or anything. Like,
yeah,
it's within the margin of error of honesty. I don't know.
I don't know how many people are buying the HasLab because they think the figures are exclusive anyway. I think I don't know. It doesn't bother me when they.
I would guess there's a few people who do. I mean, I don't know.
Well,
here's the way I look at it.
There's definitely some, but I mean, percentage-wise, I'm not sure that it's that big of a number of people.
Yeah. There's definitely people who are like willing to compromise what they keep and like sell 1 or 2 of those rare figures just to like, justify having the vehicle. I would say. Yeah.
Well,
like it cost me $250 or whatever.
Yeah. Oddly enough, I have all of the Dragonfly figures except for Wild Bill, because I was able to get Glinda, Crazy Legs, and Rakondo for 50 each on eBay. Like I didn't feel 50 was too bad, but I'm not paying over $100 for a
Ripcord, yeah.
Ripcord, yeah. Sorry. Yeah. Ripcord, yes.
Well, Rakondo is the Tiger Force pilot, but he was a solo figure.
And the last of this new retro line is Techno Viper, and I'm only going to buy one, and I'll use him as like the officer of my Techno Vipers because I've already got a shit ton of the first release ones.
How much difference is there in the design here between the originals?
It's all colorway. The purple is just a little bit brighter, the same way they did with the Crimson Guard.
I see.
And the face is more purple than silver, where in the classified ones. And then the big change would be that the gun is now silver as opposed to black. Now, the only thing I wish they would have done the tools in silver too.
Me too, because this gets This gets a thumbs up from me. I love
Yeah.
this. This is our, as someone who purposely stays away from this line for space reasons.
Yeah.
This is hard to pass on. Like,
He's cool.
yeah, I love
Curtis,
the,
were you
the
just
new
about to hold
colors
up
on
a
the head
Techno
and
Viper?
everything.
Oh yeah, I realized I had one like really close to hand, so yeah.
Oh, nice.
See the difference there.
Yeah, so there's not like I'm pretty sure it's all the same pieces. The only difference is colorway.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Oh, and this one doesn't come with the little LED pop up.
Right. Yeah.
Does he have the same gauntlet that held that?
He does.
See, that's kind of lame to like have it but not have it, you know.
Right.
I think the only thing for me is when I saw the card art, I was really disappointed that it didn't have the digital burst instead of the. That's not, because that's not even close to accurate. Like they were done with that, I think, in 85. So, and they did the Sky Striker ripcord, the Night Force ripcord had the digital background. So they can do it, and they will do it, but I guess not for classified.
Well, I'm just looking down here at my wall. You know, like Mindbender, Crazy Legs, and Viper all have the digital background on the card. On the retro.
Do they for classified?
Yeah, yeah. I'm looking at them right now. I mean,
what a weird choice.
Yeah, that is weird.
Huh. Who knows with the retro line? It feels like a random.
And our last official reveal of the of the last couple of weeks is the Scarlet and Shebang 2-pack.
Maybe I'm just
that's
Scarlet guy, but I'm excited about this.
Bye.
I think the alt heads are awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not a Ninja Force guy, so like but my son is though, so I mean I'll get a pair for him for his Ninja set, but our collection, but could have done worse, I suppose.
This is definitely a pre-order. I hope they fixed her feet so she stands up better than the retro.
Yeah.
You have problems posing yours?
It's I mean not enough that it like makes me mad, but she definitely falls over a lot easier than any of my other characters.
Gotcha.
Figures, so.
Are those Zorana's boots?
Maybe.
Packed my Dreadnoks away, so I can't validate. But I'm pretty sure those are Zorana's boots.
It could be.
And if they are, it's a good thing because she stands like no stain.
She
stands perfect.
For sure.
It's pretty cool.
I thought I had a Zorana somewhere around me here. Oh yeah, here we go.
I do think I'll use that white tiger head on Chibang. I think that'll look cool.
Yeah. Those don't look like Zorana's boots to me.
Okay.
That Shebang's pretty neat. Like I don't know anything about the character other than a little bit I read in the comics as I was doing Marvel run, but
wasn't he a surfer dude who like started taking karate lessons because he met Snake Eyes or something?
All I can tell you is when I read the Ninja Force comics, I was like, none of these guys scream ninja to me.
They're not exactly blending into the darkness.
Yeah. I mean, Kamakura, like he was a badass, right? But the all the other ones are like, what in the hell?
This was
going
absolutely TMNT influencing G.I. Joe.
I think I actually think Scarlet's really cool. Like
I love this Scarlet. Yeah, I'm excited.
Yeah, but the other characters I'm sorry, he's a dumpster fire. You ain't doing anything
you don't
with
like
that character.
This guy?
He looks awesome.
No. I mean, he's better in classified form than that. I mean, that just looks like the little kid from TMNT that ran around with the shell on his back. What is his name? Zach, I think. That's what he reminds me of.
But he can do this.
Yeah. Nice.
I will say, like, I do think that there was a missed opportunity with this 2-pack, especially, to not introduce an action feature to classified figures.
I would think that the average
from
classified,
that would be...
I'm still bummed that Dragonfly doesn't twirl when I pull the
Oh
trigger.
yeah. Nice.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
pretty much bogus, man. Like I was
Right?
really looking forward to there being a trigger for the Dragonfly's
Yeah.
blades.
This was a big part of my enjoyment as a kid.
All right. So
I mean, really.
Lucha Joe, that's great.
Chichio.
Right.
So Destro is my spirit animal. Released, I guess it was about a week ago
Yeah.
now. Released a pretty lengthy reveal list as a leak, and I will say, if you go back to the last leak list that he had, about 2/3 of it has been officially announced already. So he's definitely got some credibility. So if even if it's wrong, this is a cool list to talk about anyway to get
Yeah.
everybody's feelings on. Start to go through it here. First, and I've got these sorted: vehicles first, alphabetic, and then the figures by alphabet, just because I couldn't find any other logical way to lump them together. So the first one is the blue snake armor in classified, but there's a twist. Is it supposed to be a dire tech version? So it's supposed to go with the crystal ball stuff.
I ended up not picking the last snake armor up in classified. I don't know. I mean, it sold out, so I'm sure this will probably do well.
Yeah, I had one. It was actually really good. It was solid. Stood well. Like to me though, I got rid of it because like I hadn't touched it since I put it on the shelf a year ago. And
Yeah,
if
mine's
it's not
sitting on the
something I'm
shelf
willing
right
to pull
now.
down and play with, yeah.
Yeah.
So the dire tech makes it cool though, because then maybe we'll see it in more displays and stuff with Crystal Ball and
Yeah, maybe.
the Ghost Viper and stuff like that.
They're definitely leaning into that. Yeah.
I think that's a good way for them to go, because really the only thing that made this blue one special was that it was a little harder to get than the white one.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Ninja Viper, like he's just a green Storm Shadow. So if you're gonna do
Yeah.
you're gonna do something with it to make it special,
Yeah,
then that's a good way to
make it special.
upgrade it somehow, right? So
Yeah.
it'd be interesting to see what that
Coincidentally,
looks
I
like.
tried to buy one of these vintage blue one about 2 months ago, and the cheapest I could find one was 300. I was like, okay, I'll pass. We'll see what I find at Joe Fest.
Yeah.
And next up, Cobra Claw repaint, but this one is 788 Fire Team colors. So it's meant to go with the Hiss, the MMS, and the last month's announcement of the 788 Trouble Bubble that comes with the 2-pack with the green ferret and snake eyes. So cool to see that they're still building out the Hiss team. But I actually just sold my claw too. Like it was another one that I bought it a year ago and just left it sitting on the shelf. So I don't know. They have not said anything if it'll come with a figure again. Because remember, this came with the Valkyrie pilot.
Yeah.
The first one.
They seem pretty set on. Well, I guess the snake armor was the first vehicle that came without a figure, so maybe they'll sell the next claw with that one.
Yeah. And I will say that claw was big.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, it was. I
Well,
mean,
I'm
and it was
looking at
actually
mine.
a reasonably faithful
Yeah.
recreation of the original claw. To be honest with you, compared to the snake, like the snake armor is cool, but it is not the original snake armor.
Yeah.
Right. Like they definitely blew that one up. And next, the Cobra Water Moccasin. And this one is rumored to come with a Swamp Viper, female Swamp Viper. Also rumored to be a made to order, not retail and not HasLab. I'm all for this one for sure. Kind of been pissed off that I've had Copperhead for 5 years and still don't have a damn water moccasin for him.
Hey, Copperhead's a great figure though. Like just by himself.
For such a basic
awesome.
figure, like it is so good. Like That's probably one of the ones that they really didn't do anything to classify it up, and it's still really good. Even in classified standards, it's really good.
Yeah, I had never, when I saw that, I had nothing to say but good things about it. So,
Curtis,
it'd be cool to see his
you think you'll pick this up?
No, I don't think I will. I've got that Fortnite boat, and I don't think I'm going to do another water vehicle, to be honest with you.
Yeah,
it'll be interesting to see size-wise how this compares to the Fortnite.
Yeah, that's another thing
right,
too.
Because the Fortnite boat.
It's happened. So it's happened. Now it's going to be all boats. Like a HasLab's going to be a Moray and this, and like people be like just getting in. They're going to be like, why is this line all boats?
Last year was Arctic. This year will be boats.
Yeah.
They got a lot of boats.
I'm all for a water moccasin personally.
Yeah.
I would
for sure, dude. For sure.
Yeah.
And the last of our vehicles is the Triple T, with a new slaughter. They have no determination as to what slaughter, but
so the only slaughter that they haven't done is the USA on the chest original mail away.
Yep.
Otherwise, they're done with slaughters. So maybe,
unless they do a heel turn slaughter, which would not be. I don't feel that would be appropriate with the Triple T.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong. Doesn't the 2-pack Sergeant Slaughter come with a beret?
It does.
Yeah.
They got very close to heel turn slaughter on that one.
Yeah. Does he? I was gonna say, like, does he come with the drill instructor hat at all? Because that's what the Warthog originally came with. Was a removable DI hat.
Yeah, he's got the campaign cover. That's why I keep on mine is the campaign cover.
Sure. So, so he does come with that.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, he's got two full loadouts.
2-pack yet. Okay.
It's a good one, man. That Mercer figure is really good too.
It just seems to me like if they were looking to include in the history of Sergeant Slaughter his heel turn from the 90s, then that's pretty close.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to see what they wind up doing with it. He literally that 2-pack comes with 2 full loadouts. They could have literally made that figure the Warthog driver and the heel turn with the 2 sets of gear that came with him. So it'll be interesting to see with this one. My guess is the USA one, especially considering the Triple T has the USA front and center also.
StreamYard, come on.
Yeah, it's playing nicely with 4 people tonight. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with it. It's weird.
So I didn't do anything. I just sat there and waited, and I came back at least on audio.
Yeah.
All right, so now let's talk about some figures, because to me this is where it gets really fun. The vehicles I felt was a little predictable. Also disappointing that Thunder Machine wasn't in there, which makes me believe more and more that if we are getting a collab,
I think of all the things they're putting out, this Triple T is going to show up at Ross. Like I
can sit right beside the
Death Throws the spoiler.
I don't maybe.
So he put up the claw there when I was gone. I could see the picture though. What's up with the claw?
I guess they're doing a claw, another Fire Team 788 claw.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, 788
stealth. Yep. All right. So first up in the leaked figures is Energon Universe Baroness, Edjo version.
You betcha.
This will be awesome, and it'll
sell
like
chameleon
crazy.
Figure right behind that. Right, I've seen lots of people asking for that.
Yeah, that wasn't in the leak list, but man, that's one of my most wanted figures right now. So chameleon.
Yeah. I'm surprised we don't see many customs of that yet.
I've got a Kit Bash one on my shelf. I just took the Hiss driver and put one of the CoverGirl heads on it, the blonde CoverGirl heads. Yeah, so I think this one will be fun, especially if they use all or part of the.
The HasLab Rattler version of Baroness, I'm assuming he was about to say.
Yes, that is exactly what I was about to say.
I feel like there's a lot of different parts you could use to build that.
Yeah.
They've got a huge parts library right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Probably no retooling except maybe the head. I'm sure they'll do something special for the head. Not because they have to.
Yeah.
You just reuse another head too, but that's kind of just something they don't do.
Yeah.
Our second one is another Baroness, Snow Bunny Baroness, which makes perfect sense with the Arctic Hiss coming out.
Yeah. I'll probably be all in on Arctic figures, to be honest. So we'll see.
Yeah.
Hopefully it snows again here. Ever.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yes, I agree.
Jason's trying to get back in.
Yeah. It's kind of weird. My camera keeps going in and out without me even touching it. Like, so it's definitely a StreamYard issue.
Yeah, I don't know what happened. As soon as I joined, you guys couldn't. You weren't stable anymore. Jeez.
That's all she wrote, kids.
We might have to cut this show off early. But yes, Arctic Cobra Commander also.
Apparently, Arctic Cobra Commander and Classified.
Yeah.
You going to be picking that one up?
We don't have enough Cobra Commanders yet. We need more.
You need more. You need this for your Hiss tank.
Definitely need it to go with my Arctic team. Yes,
sir.
I'm building out. Yeah.
Yeah. Who are the Joes going to fight in the Arctic if they don't have a Cobra Commander to lead?
I have 3 Snow Serpents, and that's it so far.
You need Ice Viper.
Yeah.
Ice Viper is awesome.
I
would love to see them do Ice Viper as his own figure. Like, obviously, the Wolf would be cool, but if they don't, man, there's so much you could do with Ice Viper. I mean, that's just, awesome figure.
I imagine they're,
Yeah, boats. I'm telling you, Hasbro had a no boats rule. Did I just? Oh, clicking buttons.
Dusty and Sandstorm. Man, I have Tiger Force Dusty and regular Dusty, and I'm constantly like, which one of these do I actually want to keep?
Yeah, I would say any Dusty is an improvement over that original. That first Dusty was not good. Like, I took him out of the package and just kind of put him to the side because that was when I was still collecting Classified. Not my favorite figure.
I liked the Tiger Force just because at the time almost everybody was like jungle coloring, so it couldn't go with the rest of the team.
I was disappointed he didn't have the. Go ahead, sir.
No, you better go before you drop again.
Yeah, I was just disappointed that he didn't have the soft goods cover on his helmet.
Yeah,
the helmet was by far the worst part of that.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
But I think that's something that like people don't talk about. The Tiger Force colors on the Classified stuff, at least I thought, were a lot. They look a lot better than like the RAH stuff. The RAH stuff is like really, really saturated to the point where it's kind of like comical.
Yeah.
But the Classified stuff, I don't know. For a lot of them, I felt like those figures worked better. And the opposite was the case with Python Patrol. Like, if you look at the Python Patrol bat just looks weird because they tried to mute it down and it just ends up looking all muddy. But it really worked for the Tiger Force.
The Banana Guard.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had all Tiger Force at one time, and I was like, it's just too far outside of my wheelhouse, so I wound up selling it as a lot. But I agree that the figures were fun though, especially that Roadblock. I really liked that Roadblock.
Yeah, He had that cool like marking on his head, kind of.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was like a simple little paint application, but I thought it went a long ways to adding some character.
Yeah.
There.
I'm just gonna leave my camera off intentionally because it seems like my audio is doing better without the camera.
Okay, we can turn our cameras off too if it makes it easier.
No, you're
if
fine.
StreamYard works better.
This is
Be beautiful, Curtis. You gotta do it for 3 people.
this would be an interesting one to see. I mean, as much as Lenny is just went hog wild on the more crazy figures,
Yeah.
I just imagine he's gonna tear out an amazing Fatal Fluffy.
Well, this is one of 2 reaction figures I have, and I really like it. So I'll be very interested to see what he does in classified.
I just hope it comes with the friendly Fluffy also as an accessory.
I'm sure that seems like exactly the kind of thing the classified team would do, is throw that in as an accessory. So.
And I think these guys will go. I mean, I know that in canon it doesn't match, but I think these guys will go really well with the Cobra Law stuff too. Like they're just.
I could see that. Yeah.
You know. I'm excited for it though. This is the one I probably want to see a render for the most out of all these leaks.
Yeah. Whatever they do with the design will go a long ways towards making it a hit or a miss. So.
Yeah. I'm confident. I mean, after seeing what he did with like Road Pig and Crystal Ball and the Royal Guard, and I mean just some of those figures, like he's gonna ham it up on this one. I'm excited
for sure.
It's probably gonna be heavy as a murder weapon too, but like it'll be cool though. And next,
Muskrat.
Muskrat. After my time, but I know a lot of people are super fond of this guy. So
yeah, he's going to be an easy sell. I'm sure the upgrades will be just what people asked for.
Yeah,
I feel like he gets used a lot in the comic by Larry Hama. So I mean,
easy upscale, easy sell. I think he'll fly off the shelf.
Yeah. I hope he comes with the boogie board still. That's also a cool.
Of course he's going to come with the boogie board.
Yeah.
I mean, that's his thing.
Yeah.
I need 1 minute. I'll be right back, you guys.
All right. I'm not quite sure how the boogie board works in the swamp, but it's a cool figure nonetheless.
That's supposed to ask those kind of questions.
Yeah, right. I also hope that he does not come with a pre-existing shotgun that is in the line. Like, I hope they give him his own, like a new mold for his own shotgun.
Well, that was the thing too. Like, so I've said before, I don't really memorize names of guns, but when Copperhead came with his rifle, it was the Copperhead gun.
Yeah.
So like they got not only it was like the one that they packaged originally with the Python Patrol figure, because I believe that was a new mold.
Yeah.
A weapon mold when it first came with Python Copperhead.
Yep.
That gun was new. And then he came with that same mold came with the 4-inch Copperhead, and it came with, I think, the one that came with the dark brown red water moccasin, the 4-inch one.
Yeah.
And then he came with the classified figure. So yeah, I would love to see them. Like, I'm not a huge fan of this. This shotgun's a little goofy looking, but
this one is but
they should do something for him. And so I was going to mention the boogie board. I believe, I could be wrong about this, but I think there is one scene in the comic, or it's possibly like a magazine issue or something, where he doesn't use it as a boogie board. He's like going across the swamp, like, kind of like with it under
paddling
him,
on it. Yeah.
Like a flotation kind of thing. And he's just kind of like moving along.
Yeah.
I know I've seen that somewhere. It's some piece of art. It might be the comic.
Okay.
But yeah, I think
cool.
that's actually what it's for. Not, I mean, there's a foot peg on it because kids got to treat it like a surfboard, but I don't know. it's a fun little accessory though.
It'll be another great military-esque figure for the Joe team for sure.
Sure. Yeah.
And next is Supersonic Road Pig.
I missed
Yeah.
this one. Is this a real? Is this? Are they really doing this?
Yes.
Wow.
So hey, you got to do something with that.
They got to
super
reuse that buck,
specific
right?
buck. Yeah. So, I just I want it to come with the damn sound stuff. Like if you're gonna do a supersonic figure, it needs to come with a modern version of the sound kit.
Well, and the backpack needs to be to scale, right? So he still has to
Yeah.
fall over when you put the backpack on him. I mean, that's not negotiable,
Right.
right? And then the buttons need to be like, old man finger size too, so you can,
Yeah.
like your jitterbug phone. So, no, I don't know. I mean, you got to remember some of the people that are collecting these now, like they need something from their childhood because they're like,
Sure.
like me, I got in 80, like I really started collecting in 87. So like that's, I was able to garage sale and trade some stuff from before that, but really like that's where my thing started. The kids, this is like my brother's age. My brother's like 5 years younger than me. So he was really into the Sonic Fighters and trying to remember what the other stuff was he had. He had the sub team. I think it was another sub team. He didn't have any of the Tiger Force stuff, but he had a couple of Sky Patrol things. And then when these came out, he was like really into those. And
Yeah.
he had General Hawk and Major Blood and some other ones, but I mean, I think it really depends on. You kind of got to look at the toys around that era too. Like everything had some sort of Sonic action or whatever.
Well, I would bet
Noisemaker
anybody that's
thing.
going to invest in the Ninja Force stuff will probably pick him up, if for no other reason that he will go great with that Ninja Force Artan.
And the thing is, though, I have a feeling. I know this is the list, and he's been right in the past. I would wonder if it isn't the 1995 Ninja Force Road Pig and not this. Like, because he gets mixed up with the theoretical Ninja Force Road Pig all the time. Because of
honestly,
I don't
it
know if
wasn't
it was
until about a year
cartoon,
ago that I realized they were separate. Yeah.
Yeah, the cartoon mixes them up. Like, because there's Ninja Force stuff going on in episodes where he is present. So that might be. And the Ninja Force Road Pig, from what I remember from the slides they had a few years ago, is a little bit more toned down than this. It's not quite. I think he's got like purple on him and stuff, but it's not the crazy Sonic Fighter Road Pig.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see where they go with this one. But I've just been sitting and waiting for some sort of Road Pig to be released because I mean that buck was 100% new for that Road Pig release, and all of the accessories were 100% new.
Yeah.
So like you knew something was coming. I was hoping to get a Quinn on that buck, but I'll take this too, I guess.
Something. I mean, he's coming, right?
Never say never.
I mean, people, they gotta trickle those out because, every time somebody gets a Grail, sometimes people are like, "I'm done," right?
Yeah.
So
well, they've done almost everything from Sunbow, right? So they gotta find ways to keep people interested in the line.
Yeah. I just think there's a lot more Sunbow and DIC fans than there are like straight DIC fans.
Yeah.
Because it's kind of hard to make sense of a DIC cartoon if you haven't seen the Sunbow cartoon. So it sort of relies on kids who saw both. We're getting into it because the other ones were on rerun while the DIC stuff was running.
Yeah.
So I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be exciting.
Traitor. I hate this guy. Scoop is coming.
I guess I haven't gotten to that part of the storyline yet. So.
Deke Scoop is a traitor.
Oh, okay.
always bothered by what's his face? Low light.
Yeah.
Nothing but a low down dirty snake. However, Scoop gets the best line in all of G.I. Joe, which is he sees, the Arctic stalker, which is why is he wearing Arctic gear in the middle of springtime, throws his canoe into the waterway and jumps in. He goes, "Yo, Joe," and then Scoop goes, "That guy's awesome." It's the best line. It's the best.
That's awesome.
I'm not. I think this is definitely going to be Peg Warman and a Roscon exclusive.
I don't think so. I think
We'll
you
see.
might be
Yeah.
surprised.
Yeah, I guess it'll depend what they do with him though too. I mean, he definitely needs the camera though, for sure. Whatever they do with him, he needs the
Yeah.
camera.
What were you gonna say, Curtis?
I think I was just agreeing.
Yeah.
Dial tone was super hard to find for a while. People were freaking out, and he's not quite as lame as Scoop, but he's definitely not like a frontline fighter. So, I mean,
what would they have to do with Scoop for you to pick him up, Curtis?
I don't know. I don't know. He's got, but that camera is crazy. Like, do people still use cameras like that when filming movies or anything? Because
I think it's the only time.
Yeah, that's the only
movie in the news.
Yeah.
See, I think they'll give him another piece of gear that's similar size, but makes sense like in a slightly more modern context. Like just like they did with Mainframe, where Mainframe doesn't come with the luggable, 2 floppy drive, CRT monitor computer
Yeah.
anymore. They kind of up just a little bit, so he's still recognizable, but yet has the same general loadout as the original.
Here's an idea. You can make it a 2-pack, and he could come with Hector Ramirez.
There you see, that would move units. I'm positive.
That'd be fun.
People don't use CRTs anymore. What? What is this?
All right, who's up next?
Oh yeah.
Finally getting a Serpentor re-release, but I chose this artwork for a specific reason because the leak was comic accurate shirtless Serpentor.
Genghis Serpentor?
Yeah.
Or Serpentor Khan, whatever he's called. I can't remember which name. Yeah.
So
well, that'll be interesting. I really want a Serpentor. I wasn't super impressed with the one that was released, and I missed it when it was retail, so I'll definitely be keeping an eye on this one.
I definitely hope they do a better job with this one. Like, it looks cool sitting on the shelf. It looks like the OG Serpentor, especially with the chariot and stuff. But once you put the figure in your hand and you play with it, it is garbage. Like, all of them had this weird hip thing that made their torso twist slightly to the left. So he literally cannot stand on his own 2 feet. Like, good thing he came with a staff, because otherwise he's not standing.
Yeah.
It was, again, looks fantastic, but it's not a toy you play with because of all those kind of problems. I had 2 of them at one time, and I sold one to one of the guys in the group that needed it, and I just sold it at whatever the retail was, right? Like I don't, but somebody told me the other day. Yeah, somebody told me the other day though that the original the PulseCon one, the most recent sales were going for over 300 on eBay. I'm like, I get it, I guess. Like, if you fall victim to the FOMO, I guess. But I think the retro release or this or whatever we're gonna.
Yeah, whatever we get will be awesome.
This is a weird choice because
we'll see. I mean,
I would have to say, like, first of all, I don't even remember this from the comic, but I remember the same storyline from Sunbow, which was like late in season 2, where they were doing this. So I think it's called "My Favorite Things" was the episode.
I'm still halfway through my rewatch of season 2 since I was a kid. Yeah, 2K
And-
Pros. Yeah.
And this is like just a weird storyline. It wasn't. I don't think it was
Yeah.
memorable.
I don't know.
I just think it's a really odd choice. Like, you did a not so great Serpentor figure, and then you follow it up with something really obscure. I don't know if I believe this leak.
We'll see.
That's kind of what I'm getting at.
I think they want to do something different with him, and they do seem to really like shirtless guys. So we'll
I mean,
see.
that is true.
So it wouldn't surprise me
We'll
if we got
see.
something similar to this. So, yeah. You there, TK? No.
Not quite. Should we go to the next slide? I want to click a button.
Yeah, do it.
Ooh, and he's not even here to see it.
Jeez.
Is he? Oh no,
I-
he's not here.
I don't. Yeah, he's. It doesn't look like he's in like watching it either. So, poor guy.
Yeah, I think his internet's been completely put right out, as they say.
Could be. Yeah.
But what do you think of this idea, Voltar?
I think it's. I think it'll sell as well as Dark Lawn did. So. Yeah, we all were excited for that.
The design
but
is the tricky part.
Yeah, and they do need to fill out the Iron Grenadiers for sure. Like that's definitely something people
Yeah.
want. So.
I don't think that doing Destro was a bad idea, but I would agree with the people that said I'll wait for this to come on a retro card, because the Despoiler and the Demon were cool, but I think the figures were really the bigger hit. Like, I knew a lot more kids that had an Iron Grenadier, and like maybe they had Destro because Destro was cheap with his Despoiler, but they had I've got a lot of Voltars. I've got like 6
Really?
O-ring Voltars.
That's so funny.
He was a very popular figure.
Okay. Well, maybe I'm
but,
underestimating.
yeah.
Maybe we'll do better than Dark Lawn, but I feel like Dark Lawn hung around on pegs at all. Like he's not like a Roscon figure. So
No, I love Darkland. So
Yeah.
if I was collecting, that would have been one of the ones I picked up, because he just was done really well, and I think upscaling did a lot for his design.
yeah, he was one of the ones I remembered having as a kid too. So it's fun to pick him up.
So TK's
yeah.
microphone.
I'm assuming we're gonna get the Vulture on the same mold as Spirit. I guess we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, you never know, because some of the animals they redid.
They've reused that wolf so many times.
Yeah, that's true. Did they ever give it another head, or is it the same head over and over?
It's
too?
the same head. It's the same two
The
heads.
green wolf. You picked that up? That's awesome.
Yeah.
The green wolf was just like, what's going on here?
He's,
Like, what is the story behind? And that came with a viper, right?
Yeah, there was also a snake. Yeah.
Yeah. Like, what's the story behind that? That's quite silly, but that's GI Joe.
Oh,
I mean, it
not
can't
Vulture.
not be silly if Crystal Ball's involved.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, I think that Lenny's going for like hallucination or something there, but I don't know.
Right.
It's regardless, it's still the same exact timber as we've been getting for 6 years. So yeah.
Yeah. Did you see the episode of Sunbow Flint's Vacation where Cobra Commander's like, Flint has a nightmare and he's running through this town, and Cobra Commander's like, he's holding them, like that's where all of the
Yes,
all
I
the,
think I do.
what do you call it? The crystal ball. What do they call that? The dire stuff.
dire
That's where
tech,
it's all just Flint's hallucination in Cobra Commander's hand.
Yeah.
All right. So let's see what the next slide is.
Zanzibar.
Zanzibar. Okay.
Yeah, they definitely want to trickle out those dreadnoughts. So I won't be surprised to see something this year.
He's a G.I. Joe figure.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Yes. This is one I hope they go full out with on the classifying it up, right?
Yeah.
Like they did some cool stuff with Monkey Wrench. I hope they put that same love into Zanzibar.
The
I don't
slide just
know.
disappeared when you
Yeah.
you clicked something. I don't know.
I don't know if slide 22.
I have no question. I have zero doubts that Lenny is going to go nuts with Zanzibar. Every time a new Dreadnought comes out, I'm like, these are obviously Lenny's absolute favorite characters.
Yeah.
Like, he puts a ton of work into each one of those.
I don't know that if I need soft hair though on the classified version.
Yeah.
But
Be interesting
It
to
would
see
be
what they do.
really funny if they put soft hair and then like a My Little Pony brush.
nice.
Like,
Awesome.
because that's what always reminded me of. Like, you get that with a boy's toy, and it'd be like, this is like a My Little Pony. You know?
Fantastic. Yeah, this is actually our last slide anyway.
Okay.
So
Way to
lots
go out
of
Zanzibar.
lots of reveals, lots of leaks.
And we'll see how it goes. Yojo June
Yeah.
should be fun, huh?
So there was one other leak that had less that I heard in a couple different places, but had a lot less detail to it. But there's supposed to be another version of Duke, not the 250th Duke. Like it's
Oh, yeah.
supposed to be like a rugged Duke, which one could assume that would be the Energon Universe version of Duke from the early comics.
I can see that. With
Yeah.
the beard.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
I
I like the Energon Universe. I'm definitely interested in picking up figures from that. They should. Yeah.
I think it would definitely. I mean, I don't know if reinvigorate's the right word because I still think G.I. Joe Classified is very popular, but
yeah,
it would definitely be a boost, right?
Yeah.
I mean, you could almost do it as just a third line, right? You got Classified, you got Retro.
Sure.
Just throw out an Energon line and do a figure a quarter or something, and it would definitely sell. I mean, you've already got at least one that mainline rock and roll is straight up Energon rock and roll.
Well, but I think the order was reversed there. But yeah, for sure, that's where he.
Yeah. Like they definitely drew inspiration from that figure. Like
But you're 100% correct. That figure's only comic book appearances in the Energon universe.
Yeah. So that is our leak and conversation for the day. I know we were gonna do some verses on Python Patrol and Night Force, but then I started putting those slides together and I was like, Jesus, there is a ton of stuff to talk about.
Yeah.
So
that's what we're talking about. I mean, that's a lot of stuff.
Yeah. I'm excited, man. It's kind of that time of the year, like reveal season's coming up on Yojo June and next HasLab and all of the so SDCC and polls, like the next 3 or 4 months are going to be pretty exciting, I think.
Yeah. Will be
and all
lots
the
of fun
Super 7
stuff
that's bound to come out.
Yeah, for sure.
That too.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's definitely some 3 3/4 inch stuff coming down.
It's the only thing I don't like about that 250th line being announced so soon is that they said it's Wave 8 in the Reaction Plus. So now I got to wait another couple months to find out what's Wave 9. Like I want Wave 9. I'll pick up 8 too, but just to have them. But those I'll probably leave on the card because they are very stylized, right? Like they're not going to go with anything.
Yeah, the cards too are sort of I don't know. They're part of the whole thing. I would say I have a lot easier time opening the standard figures because they're
Sure.
something
They can-
that's new.
They can go in with the shelf, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you guys got coming up? Anything?
Making a decision on whether I'm going to DFW.
Okay.
So we'll see. It's a lot of travel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially if you're trying to cut back and it's less reason to go to as many cons. You're like, I don't want to bring anything back from the con.
Yeah, I mean that one's particularly bad because I drive.
Yeah.
So
Real
not a
easy to
good
just
thing
throw
to take
something in the
a car.
car and drive back with it.
yeah.
Yeah.
Coming home with a flag or something. That's-
Oh, I was gonna say it almost makes it dangerous, right? Like, oh,
Yeah.
Exactly.
put that in the trunk.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. If Jason is Jason here? No.
I don't think
I
so.
was gonna say, or you can come back with 5 Sky Strikers.
Yeah.
Because that's the thing.
I gotta beat Jason on one of these Sky Strikers at Joe Fest this year.
Maybe, Doug. It really depends. We'll see.
I would like to go to DFW one year, but I'm more interested in trying AR this year, so I'll hold off on that one.
Yeah, AR is like if I had to cut down to one show, AR would be the show.
Really?
It wouldn't be Joe Fest.
Okay.
It's so relaxing to go to AR.
It was a fun show last year, but we get a lot more of the crew at Joe Fest, so it's kind of
It's
fun.
true. Yeah.
And it looks like this year we're gonna have even more than last year. Well, we
Yeah.
had a good turnout last
Mhm.
year, but
Yeah.
saw today Nate is
Yeah.
Nate's got his
Nate.
hotel booked now. Cool to
I'm excited.
meet Nate in person.
We need to get a group photo with Larry Hama. It'd be awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that would be really cool.
Sergeant,
Doug, are you coming to Joe
And
Fest?
Sarge. Yeah.
Am I coming to Joe Fest?
Doug, is Doug
Oh,
coming?
Doug. Yeah. Doug, you coming?
I would assume he's coming, but
He did say at least DFW and Joe Fest are a month apart, so maybe that's a sign that he's
Yeah.
coming.
the DFW is like at the end of May, and then Joe Fest
he's
is
coming.
like
Yeah.
mid-end of June.
Sweet. Yeah, we're
So-
definitely gonna have to play some tabletop one night while we're there.
That would be fun.
That'll be a good time.
Yeah.
DFW is in Doug's stomping ground, so that's why
Cool.
he's there.
Ah, okay.
That's
That makes
easy when,
sense.
when it's nearby.
Very cool.
Mm.
Oh, and I've also got Titan Toy Expo in October, which also, I have no excuse to not go to that one because it's right here in Nashville. So I don't know who runs that show, but whoever runs that show also runs one of the really popular shows in the Northeast. And that's how they were able to leverage some of the vendors that they got last year. Because it was not big enough to have people like Valaverse and Savage Crucible and stuff like that. It was only 2 rooms in the hotel. Like, you know what I mean? Like there was maybe 25 vendors total. But I guess it did well and it'll grow. But I even asked Bobby Vala last year. I was like, why are you here? This is, like when you see his booth at IshCon and Legion's Con and stuff like that, it's like lines down the hall. And he dropped new product that weekend, and I was able to walk right up to his booth and buy it. Like, it was pretty crazy.
Wow.
But I'm just thankful to have a local toy con, though.
Yeah. I don't know of anything nearby to me. I haven't. So Joe Fest it is this year.
There's a post office. I don't know, Nate, if you're flying in, there's a post office like 2 blocks from the convention center. And it has hours that are not too bad. So if you're there, if you're staying through Monday, you can probably ship something home.
Yeah.
If your flight's not too early. I don't know. I've done that before. And then there's there's a post office that's open like Saturday. I'm trying to remember where it is. No, actually, it's just that one post office. I'm mixing that up with AR. AR has 2 post offices that are near the show, but Joe Fest only has the one. But it is really close by, so you could, if you got over there during Saturday, you could ship something.
I could probably help you ship something on Monday morning too if you needed it, Nate.
And Nate, worst
Yeah.
case, I mean, for any of you guys, you can send it home with me and I can ship it because I'll be driving. I'm driving, so
Right. Lots of options.
yeah,
It's good
for
to
sure.
have friends.
That's right.
Very cool, very cool. I do want to tell you guys, like, I know we don't talk a lot about Motu, and I never considered myself a Motu guy, but Mick convinced me to pick up that new Chronicles Scareglow, which is the first figure in the new line. It's a lot of fun, man. I gotta say, it's a lot of
Nice.
fun.
There
And,
have been some things coming out from that movie. I don't know if it's just the movie, but it's like they've been tempting. Like that Skeletor
yeah,
that they were showing, not the gold one. I saw that
Yeah.
at Walmart, and I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, I don't
want
get it. Yeah,
The
I don't get it.
figure though, like the figure itself is really cool. So like that if I find the regular version somewhere, I might pick that up. I never really dug the old Mattel aesthetic. It was kind of like when I played with Ninja Turtles. Like I liked the show, but the figures just never. The whole squat kind of proportions never did it for me. But that new, even the kid size Skeletor, to me, like I think it's one of the best Skeletor figures that they've ever done. Because usually either, to me, like Skeletor is either too basic or too like busy. Like it's a really busy design with a lot of spikes or some other crazy stuff going on. And that Skeletor is like just like, you know, it's Skeletor, but it's like refined.
Yeah.
So I really like the Skeletor. We'll have to see how the rest of it goes. I've never been a fan of He-Man, but Skeletor has his own charm. So maybe they'll get me. Maybe they'll be the first Motu figure I buy in like
that
4 years.
Scareglow was the first Motu figure I bought, I think, ever in my life. Like I had a couple when I was a kid, but I'm pretty sure they were birthday presents. So
yeah, I had 2. I still have Tongue Lashor and Clawful. I never had any of the main characters, and I know where Tongue Lashor came from. He like got left at my house by some kid.
nice.
And then Clawful, I don't know where he came from. So like that was it. That's all my Motu. I just had 2 figures as a kid, and I don't know really where either of them, or they were. I didn't ask for them, so it would be a first for me to buy anything from that stuff. So that's cool. That you like Scarecrow. Normally you'd be showing them off, but thank you. For
Yeah,
that.
I did a kind of generic review on it, and then it's the articulation that got me, right? Like I always stayed away from it because like they were pretty much McFarlane's articulation. Like it's just not enough for me. But adding in all the additional articulation in this line, I was like, hey, I'll give it a shot with one figure. They're $25, and not upset that I did. It's very, like, they don't come with a lot of accessories, right? He comes with a staff and one extra set of hands, but it's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. The sculpt is amazing. I was not expecting. I thought the bones would just be painted on, but they're actually sculpted over the muscle. It's kind of creepy the way they did it, to be honest with you. But pretty cool. And then I had Mick pick me up a King Grayskull that just came out this week because it was a Mattel Creations exclusive. So I guess, well, they released 2 figures and I've got them both at this point. So maybe I'm a Motu guy now, or becoming one.
Your dad's got to be so proud of you collecting figures from so many lines.
I know, right? He's probably rolling in his grave. Oh, man.
Not today, Dad.
Yeah. The worst part is I can't ever use that line on my son because he'll just point at my shelf and be like, seriously?
Right.
Well, I mean, is that something you really want to pass down, though? I mean,
No.
maybe it was just for you.
I mean, maybe I needed it. I don't know. My son does not. I have not held my son to that though. Between the G.I. Joe Ninja stuff and anime stuff and Halo stuff, and he's pretty. And now he's got all this Spider-Man stuff. Yeah, he's got me raked over the coals. He needs to go to college so I can save money.
Doesn't help when dad is like as bad as.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he can just say, "At least I'm not dad," right?
So I picked up all these Spider-Man figures for him at Toylanta, and I get him home, and he's like, "I've got half of those already," and I was like, "Well, shit. I guess I should have looked at what I've bought you in the past before I bought these." So I turn around and put them all on eBay. We'll see how it goes.
Oh well. Are they boxed?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, those will move a little quicker.
Yeah,
I
I
just
should be
take them
able
back
to
to Joe
offload
Fest
'em.
and try and hawk them there.
Yeah, that's a good point. I am. Oh, you know what? I was going to tell you guys. So we've got a local toy store here in town that it's actually a consignment shop. Like you get space, like you rent a shelf or you rent a wall or like whatever the case may be. And they just moved to a new location. That was actually where I got the hammer.
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna rent a space. Like I got
Oh yeah.
shit ton of stuff here at the house that like I'm just never gonna get it back out. Like like some of it, and so I think I'm gonna try it. Like it's not too expensive. It's about $50 to $75 a month, depending on the size of the space that I get. But yeah, we'll see how being a shop owner goes for a little while.
I wish you were close
Well-
by. I'd stop by.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I gotta unload some stuff too, and it's just like, I don't know, something about having to sell stuff. I just drag my feet real bad about it.
Yeah.
I've got a bunch of vehicles I need to sell. I've got probably got G1 Transformers I'm going to get rid of. It's just stuff that I won't ever display it, so it needs to go. That's why I'm not buying classified stuff, because I know I would be doing the same thing that you and Migs do, which is
Yep.
buy a bunch of stuff and then sell it
Sell it.
off, and buy a bunch of stuff and sell it off. I'm like,
Yep.
so it's better off in somebody else's hands that's like actually going to enjoy it. Like I like hearing about, Curtis, you're just a classified guy, and I can enjoy things vicariously through other people's joy. So, I don't need to own everything.
Yeah, it's fun for me to see your vintage collection, but I'm not going to get into that. So.
Yeah. I mean, but like I said, if I had a fire, I would do something else, because there's just no way.
Sure.
This is 45 years of, collecting stuff. So
Starting over would be too much.
Starting over would be not tenable in this lifetime.
Yeah.
But it's just it's where you start, and it's like I said, it's good to have friends, because then you can enjoy other people's stuff. Like that is what we used to do. We didn't own the whole line. We would go to so-and-so's house and he had the thing you didn't have. So it was like, oh man. And then your friend got the, that kind of like recognition for having this thing that, was special, and he felt good, or, same way. So it's like, I think that's something that has been, especially after COVID, really got kind of pushed to the wayside, which is, everybody has their own thing. And then during COVID, people just started collecting, and just trying to outdo the other guy. Look what I got that you don't have.
Yeah.
And it's not really like when we were kids, that it wasn't like that. Like, sometimes you had stuff that somebody else had and you really wanted that thing. You were like trying to get it from them, because you couldn't get it anymore. But beyond that, a lot of times it was just, hey, let's you bring your stuff and I bring my stuff, and we play together.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I miss that. I think modern collecting has just forgotten some of that joy, and it's important to remember it from time to time.
I think
Yeah,
Nate
good.
nails it on this one, man. Because like every time I try to get off IG, like I miss seeing other people's stuff.
It's
Like,
fun to see other collections.
Yeah.
I honestly, I just dug and dug on Google until I found that image. Like I had it in my head, I knew it was out there. It is definitely one of the later issues, though. Marvel issues. I remember that.
Yeah, I mean that's what I was like. I don't remember that. Like the image sticks in my head, but where it's from, like it was like I was saying about Muskrat. Like I know I saw this somewhere,
Yeah.
and if you had told me that was from a G.I. Joe magazine, I would have believed you because I don't remember the story it's attached to.
Yeah.
It could have been just how they used to have like sometimes they would have like a full page piece of art too in comics that was just like not connected to anything. I would have assumed it was that too. So it's kind of crazy that there's these storylines that everybody's read and we kind of just don't talk about because they're not the stories we remember. But,
Yeah, now you got me interested. I'm gonna have to go re-download my 4th volume and start flipping through it this evening. Funny.
Shirtless in Springfield, but not on Cobra Island. I see now that makes me want that figure an O-ring so I can have him playing the volleyball with the Viper.
That's awesome.
the shirtless Serpentor
So funny.
Nice.
volleyball.
Well, guys,
can't
I
help
didn't.
myself. I can't take anything seriously.
I hate that Jason couldn't stay connected.
Yeah, it sucks.
For the Boltar
Yeah.
reveal. I hate that I've had technical issues all night, but it's been really good to chat with everybody. It's been 3 weeks and since our last get together, and I miss you guys.
Well,
Yeah.
you too. I mean, we should make this every 2 weeks and not
For sure.
try to miss. I mean, life happens, right? But this is always a good time.
I can't do this next Friday, so every 2 weeks would work better for me.
Good.
Yeah, every week would be rough.
It's a little heavy for me. Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how What's on Joe Mind does it. That's commitment.
Yeah, they're every Monday, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
Yeah.
And Doug and Nate, appreciate you guys joining.
Yeah, thanks again to our studio audience.
It's fun to interact
too.
with you.
Sometimes Miggs comes.
It's true.
He's been in the chat before, so
Yeah.
we appreciate those that catch us.
And he's always on Replay Squad. He always watches it on Saturday morning. So
catches us on replay. I appreciate that, Miggs. So shout out to you whenever you're listening to this.
yeah. Get everybody to like, comment, subscribe. I also released a Zap retro review this week on the channel.
Nice.
And it's actually wound up being a dual review because I also reviewed a custom Zap that I had made by JMK Customs about 1.5 years ago. So clearly it's a superior option, but it's okay. It's still a fun review to watch. And it's doing pretty well. It's got a good number of views for only being a couple days old at this point. So
Nice.
you guys check it out for me. All right, guys. Well, we will wrap it up and we'll plan the next one offline. But yeah, 2 weeks sounds great.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Awesome. Thanks,
All right.
guys.
All right, guys. It's good.
Thank you,
Good to see
everyone.
everybody. Talk to you guys.
See ya.